Hey guys, Red here. Welcome back to my channel, Hero Games, and we have more Limited Run. So this week from Limited Run, we got in Star Wars Xwing and Star Wars TIE Fighter. If you're familiar with Star Wars Squadrons, you have the basic idea. Star Wars Squadrons could actually be considered a spiritual successor to the original Xwing and TIE Fighter series of games. These are full flight simulators made in, I believe, the 90s, perhaps even older than that. These were the foundation of the energy management system, which makes Squadrons such an in-depth competitive game to play. Not only that, but they also served as inspirations for the wonderful novelization of the Rogue Squadron series of books. Without delaying any further, let's dive into it. So first up, we have the first game in the series, the after-named Star Wars Xwing. We have this beautiful orange Rebel flight suit box here. Wonderful color to represent the Rebel Alliance. On the back here we have our PC style blurbs, of course. It is the dawn of the rebellion. Opening the box, we have here, of course, our limited run cards. We have our Star Wars Xwing coin. Get a good shot of that in the camera. We have our orange flash drive, just as with the previous Star Wars series. We have the toy, blister pack style with the CD-ROM of the game, as well as on the back the other feature titles you could collect. We have here our certificate of authenticity, number 64 out of 1,000. That's a pretty good low number there. And for our last bit of random collectible, we have here the pin. So the squares of the dots represent a rank within the Rebel Navy. Exactly what that rank is, I do not remember, so you'll have to forgive me. I promise I'm still a real Star Wars fan. But that's a real nice pin there. I definitely like that. We have here our poster, which of course we'll look at the end as per tradition. We have our retrospective essay of Xwing. And we have here some nice little art cards in the back to tank. Some in-game footage of jumping to light speed. I wonder who that guy is. Moving on to the sequel, Star Wars TIE Fighter, famous for not only vastly improving the gameplay mechanics. A lot of people consider Xwing to be a prototype, whereas TIE Fighter really fully realizes the capabilities of the game of that time. This is considered to be the best in the franchise. Serve the Empire, join the Imperial Navy, and save the galaxy. And that's because, from the Empire's perspective, they are the good guys. And to say TIE Fighter probably gets a lot of credit for being a game where you can play as the Empire and not be a bad guy per se. There's two different sides to the Empire, where you have, of course, the people who serve in the Empire thinking that they are doing good by the galaxy, and you can be that kind of pilot, or you can undergo the more black or secret missions of the Empire and serve the darker side of the Force. And I think that's probably some of the mechanics that make it so popular. Getting in here, we have our limited run card, of course, featuring the Grand Admiral Thrawn. We have a nice purple Lucasfilm flash drive. We have here our Star Wars TIE Fighter coin. Nice as always. Moving down, we have our toy style blister pack, of course, the nice TIE Interceptor on the screen, on the cover there. Can't already see with the shrink wrap on it, but there we go, that's a good image. We have here Our certificate authenticity number 112 out of 1,000. As with the Rebel box, we have our pin featuring, again, a rank within the Imperial Navy. Exactly what the rank is, I still do not remember. I'm sure somebody will be able to tell me. Of course, we have our retrospective essay, our in-game postcards here. We have the Emperor himself, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and look at that citadel. So moving on to our poster, we have this nice battle view here. So you got some Xwings in there, some TIE interceptors, there's an A-wing in the corner. Flip it around to the other side here, and instead we get a horizontal view of a B-wing in action. Some good stuff there. And on the TIE Fighter poster, we have Darth Vader himself, followed by explosion with the TIE interceptors flying out of there. On the flip side, we have Darth Vader replaced with a TIE Fighter pilot. You've got some TIE bomber there, TIE interceptor, and some TIE fighters flying out as well. I think this is probably my preferred out of the two sides there. Alright, and there you have it. Star Wars X-Wing and Star Wars TIE Fighter provided in physical collector box edition, provided by Limited Run Games. As always, if you enjoy these wonderful physical products that we have here on the channel, consider stopping by Limited Run's website to grab them for yourself when they do go up on sale. I will leave a link in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you happen to like this series or if you want to see what other things we can cover on this channel. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys next time.